Welcome everyone to Nikon UK's headquarters.
And we're here today to see their new retro-styled camera. And in a departure for Nikon, they're incorporating a flip screen for the first time.
Now, is this aimed at those older generation photographers looking for kind of that nostalgic kick?
Maybe, or are they aiming for the younger video-orientated audience who are looking for a bit of retro cool?
Well, we're going to give you the headline, spec and features, a close-up look at the camera, and let you guys decide. Before we get into it, at the time of filming we were unfortunately not allowed to know what the new Z series camera's name was, hence the little blue sticker hiding it from view. Well, since then I'm pleased to say that we've been told that this will be named the Nikon ZFC. Housing a 20.9 megapixel APS-C size sensor and the XP6 processor, the ZFC shares a lot of its tech with the previously released Nikon Z50.
Nikon is clearly drawing on their heritage with this camera, which sports very similar controls and style to that of the Nikon FE and FM. The shutter speed dial looks almost the same, and along with the pentaprism and the fact that it is as slim as those cameras from the top, it could be mistaken for either of them if it wasn't for the absence of the film wind-on lever. If needed, there's an optional grip available, but not a motor drive. At 445 grams it feels quite lightweight, but it's actually well put together with its magnesium alloy chassis and solid feeling dials. Although selecting the exposure settings via the menu and command dial is possible, I do find it easier to turn a dial to select the right value. Plus it gives you a quick visual clue as to what is set.
As previously mentioned, the ZFC utilises a lot of those Z50 features with its 20.9 megapixel APS-C size sensor and the XP6 processor. High-speed continuous shooting is possible up to 11 frames per second with both autofocus and auto exposure when capturing JPEGs or 12-bit RAW images. With a native ISO range of 100 to 51,200, it is also expandable to the equivalent of 204,800 in High 2 mode. Now, I very much doubt you will be shooting at such a high ISO, but when coupled with the responsive hybrid autofocus that can lock on down to -4.5 EV, the Nikon ZFC will be able to handle itself well in those trickier environments. Unlike with Nikon's previous retro DF camera that was only built for stills photography, the ZFC gives users the option of recording high-res video too. Capable of shooting 4K UHD at 24, 25 and 30p, or switching to Full HD and capturing content at 120p, giving users the option for around 5 times slow motion content. We also find Nikon's N-Log profile, which allows users to gain a better post-processing control and also colour match their content to other cameras easily. With the built-in stereo mic or the option of using an external mic, thanks to that built-in 3.5mm port located on the side, your videos will have a clean and crisp audio throughout your shoots. That new addition of a flip-out screen is really appealing to content creators who like to shoot from both behind and in front of the camera. Its touch operation partnered up really well with the quick and responsive autofocus, giving a smooth and effortless pull focus motion. We're looking forward to getting hands-on with the Nikon ZFC, but for now, if you'd like any more information, please check out the link below or get in touch with your local London Camera Exchange.